Listen up, people! We just passed the Golden Gate. We'll be on site in less than 20. So you got 10 to secure the rest of that gear and get yourself strapped in for a landing. Repeat! 10 minutes until lockdown, people!
That's an unacceptable response. Must I remind you who I am?
What the hell is this?
I don't care what your protocol is. You're here to help me, so that's what I want you to
You're
do.
dismissed, Private. What's the problem, Von Bach?
You better get your men in line, Captain Grant. I want my equipment out of storage. My Ark Hunters and I depart as soon as we land.
The Earth Republic is in a limousine service. Your gear's locked up and we don't have time to dig it out. Now please, find your seat.
No offense, Captain, but I think your orders were to do as I ask.
My orders come from my superiors. People in Manhattan wearing uniforms, like this.
That have Defiance.
And those orders are to keep you safe while you locate your alleged Ark tech.
Alleged Ark tech? There is no alleged, Captain. Do you see this? With this Ark core and the rest of the technology that I'll find in the Bay Area, I will repair this world. And be its hero, of course.
You're in a restricted area. Get to your seat.
If anything happens to my gear, I'll send the bill to your superiors.
What an asshole.
Let's move, people! Time's ticking! What is this, a dorm room? Everyone, get to your seats! You two, let's go!
Graphics look a lot better.
No problem, Cap.
I'm doing good. How about you, man?
You too.
It's an open world.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Hey, buddy.
Soldier?
Hey, buddy.
What? There is swords in this game, and there is guns. I played this game for such a long time. Oh, that sucks, man. To hear that. But Modro, if you really want to know what this is really about, why don't you just use the live stream?
Now, Ark Hunter.
Hold on, Captain. That one isn't wearing your beloved uniform. They don't take orders
Mix
from
your
you.
head up and just go.
Sorry about that, friend.
It shows I'm straight.
We land in 10. Strap in!
I never got to brief you on your ego implant, so we really need to...
And Nick, so you know, I don't
What
have
the
my chat
hell?
open, I have
Sir,
it on my
they
iPad,
need you on
so
the
I don't
bridge.
be paying that much.
I think I will actually get to my seat. When we land, don't go anywhere. Ego activation could be a bit jarring without a proper briefing.
Relax. It's just a little turbulence. Completely normal.
No, it's not. We're all gonna die.
She's actually quite charming once you get to know her.
We're going down!
finally get Defiance back. Even though this is just a beta, I'm just happy.
Brace
Yeah,
yourself,
area
Cass.
Not
This could
more
be real
different.
bad. Okay.
Cass looks a lot more different.
Which one of these dealies opens this bitch? Ah, nice. Holy Stocko! You're alive! Name's Cass Dukar. I saw you land. Well, maybe that's not the right word. It was more smashing into the ground than landing. I sort of expected you to be a bowl of soup in there. What are you doing? Okay. You need to sit down. Here, sit down before you pass out. I'm sure you took more than a bump to the head, so rest. Get your feet under you. I'm gonna go see if anyone else needs help. Oh, you might want to arm yourself a bit more. The locals aren't known for their charm.
Hello. Oh, good. You can hear me now.
She looks different too.
I can sense your nervousness, but don't fret. I'm the Environmental Guardian online device that was injected into your body. You can just call me Ego. Please forgive me. I'm having some trouble getting all the behaviors activated, so we might experience a few hitches at the beginning. But I'll sort it out. We have lots to go over, so we should start.
I know exactly where to get the challenger from.
We need to find Mr. Von Bach, but first, we'll need to gear up. Let's hurry. We need to collect the necessary equipment as soon as possible so we can start looking for Mr. Von Bach. Particular weapon types work better for specific situations, so you'll want to get used to switching back and forth between the primary and secondary weapons.
The enemy is here!
That is...
Grenades have a cooldown period, so there will be a short break before another one is ready for use. Don't let her do that too much.
Better keep up. It all happened so fast. We've got an elite. Good start.
I'm receiving a signal. I'll patch it through.
Can anyone hear me? I need help down here. It looks like the mutants are getting organized for an attack.
Oh no, we better help her.
So this is the only ability that they're giving us. Well. That's no way move to the bottom right. Yes, there we go. That's much better. It's a lot more better on the big screen than it was on the little TV. God, feels a lot more better.
According to my readings, those creatures are actually humans. However, their DNA is severely mutated.
We need to shut these dudes down. If we don't, we could forget about finding any survivors.
Stay down.
I'm okay.
Excellent. I was able to reactivate the fissile materials. The reactor will overload and blow this entire base off the map. But we'll need to keep the mutants from disrupting the process.
As I was saying, guys, this game,
It looks like it's going to explode.
I'm happy.
I have the ability to hack into most computer systems. Get to that thorium reactor, and I'll see what I can do. Now that looks useful. I've spotted some advanced weaponry.
Now that's a heavy weapon.
Some things have changed. Cutscene definitely changed that area a bit. I remember the explosion and everything, like old days.
Thanks. You have an ego implant, don't you? That's amazing. First time I've ever seen one in action. You know, I think we're gonna make one hell of a team. A little backup can take you a long way in this crazy place. I'm heading to the crash site. They're gonna need help. I'm sure we'll be in contact. Arc Hunter.
If I can bring up the map better than it was, I could show you exactly the area of where I get the Challenger at. I'm not sure if it's the same. Yo, the map. Yo, no. This area is never open on. I'm not even fixing it. Oh, god damn it.
Life on the new frontier.
I remember that too when every time you logged in. Life on the frontier.
We need to find out if Mr. Von survived. I'm picking up signals from a couple nearby evac seats. Fingers crossed that one of them belongs to Mr. Von Bach.
Replace that.
My systems have reached a threshold where upgrades have become available. You may now spend an ego unit.
If I remember correctly, right here is where the geometry is. I don't want to make it down that far. And the story ain't open yet, but didn't see everything back to the way it was. Some new changes won't harm, but
Better keep up.
This evac seat is empty. I hope whoever was in there is still alive, somewhere. I'm experiencing a lot of interference. Get to an open area so I can scan the valley.
crash site's looking a little bit different.
We're really lucky to be alive. The crash is horrifying.
Oh my god, the players. Harold. Dude, yo. I'm not.
Petrol.
Feels so good to be back in this game. The only thing that sucks is only a closed beta for now.
Time to drive.
Complete story mission. A highway was over there. Oh, I meant to come over here first. Yeah, that's the first vehicle you ever get right there. The first vehicle you ever get is a low doom buggy. That's technically an accident.
Oh no, this person didn't make it out alive. I'm detecting a fading ego signal, which means this must have been a fellow Ark Hunter. I'm receiving several Von Bach industry signals. One of them has to be him. Let's hurry and check them out. This expedition is in serious jeopardy if we fail to find Mr. Von Bach. He's the only one with the knowledge to unlock the secrets of the Ark Core. This is not Mr. Von Bach's body. This is a
You're
tragedy.
embarrassing yourself.
I'm estimating the death count to be at least 300. This is a deceased Von Bach Industries technician. I fear the worst. We may have lost everyone. This is the head of the security team. If he didn't make it, then what hope does Mr. Von Bach have? My DNA scan says this is not Mr. Von Bach, but VBI employee number 130. That's not good. She was extremely important to this expedition. Whether Mr. Von Bach is alive or dead, he doesn't appear to be near the crash site. I think we're going to need some assistance in finding him. I'm receiving an SOS from Captain Grant now. I'll patch it through.
Repeat. All unarmed and injured survivors, get to cover and stay put. We will find you. All combat-capable survivors, report to the emergency HQ at the New Freedom Rally Point. ASAP.
Hey, Arc Hunter. Did you get that E-Rep message? Meet me at the rally point.
Look out! It's an ambush!
Repeat. The New Freedom is going down. Heavy casualties suffered. Does anyone copy? Captain Grant, sir. The terraforming interference
Keep
is...
trying, Corporal. You keep talking to that thing until your voice gives out. Do you understand?
Sir.
I recognize you. You're one of Von Bach's archives. But who are you? And what are you doing in my base of operations?
Name's Cass. Wait. Did you just say Von Bach? As in Von Bach Industries? The dude they call Death's Merchant? What exactly is going on
It's
here?
none of your concern, miss.
Sir, we have at least 200 confirmed dead, and nearly twice that injured. With no chance of evac, we don't have nearly enough medical personnel or supplies, sir.
Recon spotted a rundown medical center nearby. Send one of your men to shake it down for supplies.
Yes, sir.
Sir, hostiles on the ridge are sniping the rescue team. Unless they can get into the Strato in the next 35 minutes. Sir, survivors on decks 4 through 7 will likely burn alive.
That will not happen, Sergeant. Pull everyone back, but you tell those men trapped on the Strato that we will get them out.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Eisenhower. Those snipers used to be EMC. Just a bunch of bloodthirsty mutants now.
You're telling me that those things are Earth Military Coalition soldiers?
Yep. Apparently they didn't get the memo when that gig fell apart all those years ago. They think you're invading.
How do you know all this?
There's a lot of old EMC junk around here. The least of which is Project...
Yeah. Project Tranquility. I know all about it.
Humans and Votans living in perfect harmony. What a bunch of stucco.
Tranquility wasn't a combat operation. The mutants wouldn't have access to firepower capable of taking down a stratocarrier.
Nope. You're on your own with that mystery.
You. Listen. No matter how much it pisses me off, protecting your arrogant boss is critical to this mission. If you help me bring some sanity to this mess, we can work together to find him. Alright then. I need to get my rescue team into New Freedom immediately, so take care of those snipers. Where do you think you're going, miss? You're gonna tell me everything you know about this restricted area that you've been wandering around illegally.
Screw E-Rep.
Weston Marks? Hello? Are you out there?
This is the voice of the New Frontier. With whom am I speaking? This is an encrypted frequency.
Stucco. I could have cracked that encryption when I was 6. And 10 beers deep. Listen, I have some info. You want it or not?
I'm listening.
It's gonna cost you some script.
Integrity doesn't allow me to pay for stories like you.
That's too bad. This is Castu Carr signing off from Paradise. Site of the Strato crash, with Jack and E-Rep splattered all over the place. Back to you, Weston.
One moment. My integrity just stepped out for a smoke. Maybe we can discuss an arrangement.
I hope you have deep pockets, dude. This Stocko's big. I also have the scoop on a visitor to the area. A certain Carl Von Bach.
Von Bach? Stratocarrier crash? I like the tune you're humming. Can you secure this frequency so we can schedule a meeting? Really secure it?
Does the caster then need a suntan?
The rescue team can't move until you cross the valley and take care of the targets on that ridge.
Target destroyed.
I remember exactly what I need to do. My solo is missing this thing by myself.
Target destroyed.
Forgot you can roll.
Target destroyed.
Tells you how long I have played this.
Intruder! Defend this position!
This one will take some time.
Okay.
Send backup! Now! No surrender!
Just stay down.
Area secured. I think you and I have a bright future together.
The rescue team is clear. They're heading into the New Freedom now.
Looks like you convinced Grant that us ARC
This
hunters
is
can
exactly how
actually
my
help out
character
here.
looks in my
He said you can take one of the runners to get around. Pick it up at HQ on your way down. Otherwise, you're gonna need sturdier boots and a lot more guns.
Nice. We have access to a runner now. You can use it whenever you want to get around faster.
One of my medics found some supplies at the Accord Medical Clinic. But send us
As soon as I saw about the beta thing being mainly advertised, I was all in for it. Oh hell yes.
Yeehaw!
I'm picking up a distress signal from Captain Grant's men. They're in trouble. We better help.
I have so many people crying. They have took from the tree.
I'm pinned down!
We've got hostile mutants moving in from the northeast.
I feel better already. Thought I was a goner.
Mutants coming in from the west.
About good, okay, okay, one. When this comes to full release, I'm definitely looking for it.
One more test.
No surrender!
guys around. I want to head on towards that Challenger dealer and see if that guy has the Challenger still. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do without that.
Thanks for the assist. We'll get this truck running and meet you at the medical clinic.
Cutter, we're in position, but this place is crawling with more mutants. We're going to need your help.
This is nothing else considering yet. They definitely moved a lot around. Oh my god, I just... They did move some stuff around. The graphics look a lot better. Hospital is still the same way I remember it.
Let's find the medical supplies. Watch out for the mutants along the way, though.
One more, Dustin.
This will go a long way for Grant and his men.
You can't touch me!
Drop him! Enemy! Traitor! Get behind him!
We got him! Nice work! Now let's get to the roof and signal the medics.
I wonder how far we can go in the beta of missions. And this game definitely fully releases, especially my streams with this.
Tango in sight, advancing.
The Earth Republic team has arrived. Where'd they get those helicopters? Wait, those are mutants!
Help! This is not what I signed on for! Look for cover!
We need to clear this area of hostiles.
Shit! I've been hit!
I'm detecting mutants on their way.
There's medical supplies in there, but I can't get to them with these freaks around. Put these locators on the supplies, then come back and get me. Radios are down, so once the targets are cleared, fire a flare from the roof to signal the medical team. We'll secure the perimeter.
Yeah, I just really had to come with this. I ain't too worried about that.
You can't touch me!
What I really want to do is come down here.
Good work. Area secured. I'm not sure how you do it, but you just don't quit.
So a lot of this is, yep, there's Silicon Valley. Alcatraz. It still has everything, wow. I've been waiting for something like this to come. For this game to either come backwards compatible or they released another Defiance or another story, but looks like they released an enhanced Xbox One version. I'm actually very curious. This rep drop, I want to come back to that. Because I guess a lot of people are all the way down here. I didn't expect the beta to really take people out this far, just a few missions.
There's a challenge nearby. These tests of skill will allow you to compare your performance with other Ark Hunters.
That's exactly what time it is where I live, right there, 4:47 p.m. Up in the right-hand corner and 8. I actually like that.
Yeehaw!
Yeah. Nah, I ain't traveling all the way out there. I can wait. But it's just like the old game. It's like they released a beta version of the old game that's allowing. Hopefully, we get something for the beta or some type of. Guys for coming and watching this. This is pretty much my review of the beta. It's pretty good. Better enhanced graphics and all that. The view is less laggy, and there's still this one person private until there's a great. But this is definitely going to be when they grow trip ahead of me. Once when the full release comes. Once when the full release comes, what I want to do is instantly raise money enough to go get the challenger if it is in the game. So I'm not sure. But I am gonna raise enough for that. But I guess it's just people having fun. Well, it looks like that this area is not finished yet. It looks like they're going to do some editing to this part of the arcfall. Well, dark matter extractors. That is an arcfall though. I would drive all the way up there to show you guys. Silicon Valley. Never mind, I got to finish exploring that. Thank you guys for coming out again. Like I said, if you guys would like to see more Defiance once when the full release comes, let me know, because I'll totally do this. This is definitely a game I'll come to play to in more free time. So I have no love. I already hop on here. Right now I'm gonna drop my buddies with me. I helped them level up while I did my missions. And did a bunch of arcfalls. Soloing. I must have soloed the campaign. All of it. There's probably one mission that's glitched on here for some reason, because there's a lot of people staying main. Thanks for coming out and watching.